With this distribution of creativity, you need to strive for something called content excellence. And the goal with content excellence is to create ideas so good and so contagious that you can't control them. And this is a practice that the Coca-Cola company uses daily in all of their marketing and advertising strategies, and they call it liquid. So your storytelling for your brand or your product needs to be dynamic. And going back to the transmedia model, you take incremental elements of that campaign or that idea that you have in your head, and you disperse those systematically across different channels of conversation. And you do this for the purpose of creating a unified and coordinated brand experience. So how do you do this? You're going to put out tons of different pieces of content telling parts of your story, but you're really leaving it open to translation and to how every consumer is going to absorb it on their own. So you have to be a ruthless editor. Take away everything that isn't at the core of your brand story. Your story should be serial, spreadable, multifaceted, and immersive. So just keep that in mind when you're coming up with the stories for your ideas. So I'm not saying brands have to become content farms. You know, a lot of brands choose instead to curate, but you're doing the same thing. You're creating a voice, you're establishing the brand as a tastemaker, you're telling a story even if it's in the format of other people's content. So content, by definition, is the creation of stories that are expressed through every single medium that's relevant and valuable to people's lives. Obviously, not all content out there fits this definition because a lot of content is garbage, and that's why a lot of people skip over ads or skip over branded content. This is what you have to strive for when you're creating campaigns. Why? Because storytelling is at the heart of all brand communities.